Hi, okay, so today we're going to take a little field trip. We're going to talk about previewing homes. This was a great idea that was given to me by Mike Bishop. So Mike, thanks a lot for this. So what we're going to do today is preview a couple homes, give you a couple ideas about what you need to look for when you're previewing, and then that way you'll know exactly what to see. So anyway, here we are at a Fannie Mae property that's coming up. You can see that they've got the new heating cooling unit right up there, which is awesome. So let's take a look around. The importance of previewing, I can't overstate. And the reason why is because it will help you see what is current on the market and what the current standards are for prices. So in this case, this particular property is on Oklahoma on the south side. You can see that this is a house that they have redone, okay? It's Fannie Mae. It's in great condition. Unfortunately, here, check it out. So this is ceiling, right? And here's me. Here's me, right? Okay, so anyway, it's a little short apparently for me. But anyway, so the floors are all Pergo. Mike told me that this is a great way to go ahead and redo flooring because the Pergo is really a very awesome way to save money. It's cheap, it's nearly indestructible, and it's great for rental. So judging by what Mike's taught me, this is a really good rehab type of property that somebody bought, maybe did some Pergo in here, and then was going to rent out. So we got a little addition in the back. What you're looking for, all right, are things like this. Okay, little steps and little whatnots. This is obviously an addition of some sort. This, you can tell just by looking at the walls, you can tell that this is where the building originally ended, and then they added this little section on. When you're previewing property, you want to kind of find out if this was stuff that was done with permits. That would be very helpful. When you look at the multiple listing sheet, you can see that the assessor right up here has a square footage of 906, with this being a 3-bedroom, 1-bath home, okay? Most of the homes built in this time frame were all 2-bedroom, 1-baths, and they added that little section on right here to make an extra bathroom. So anyway, I'm sorry, an extra bedroom. So as you go outside, okay, it's important to notice certain things. Like you'll sometimes see these little keys, these little locks right here, they will not have keys. I'm sorry, they'll have keys as opposed to a little switch like that, right? If they're the key kind for a deadbolt, okay, then that's not good. That's not going to be sufficient for FHA. FHA wants to have a little deadbolt lock so that, if it's on fire, you can get out, okay? So that'll kind of be something to look out for. As you're looking at the home, all right, you want to look along for things like this, right? A little bit of a break for the stucco, termites, and little termite tubes and things of that nature, okay? Obviously, this is where the water heater is kept, all right? So a lot of these properties, when you're looking at them, all right, you can kind of look along and scan along the bottom here for termite tracks. I don't really see any at this point, okay? Overall, it looks like the roof is in not so bad a condition. Okay, the heater units, the heater and the air conditioning right there is really new. That's probably within a year, so that's about $5,000 adjustment there. That's awful good feature to have. So the stucco, you'll notice here the discoloration on the stucco itself. That's pretty normal. It's cracks and whatnot that they've tried to seal and then paint. Okay. So that's pretty normal stuff there. You can see here, this is the addition, all right, where you can kind of see where it goes right down the middle. That's where that ended, okay? Now this right here, this right here, okay, on the fascia board, the FHA, okay, whenever they make a property, a lot of times they'll want this to be repainted. you know, scraped and repainted. A lot of times FHA will want that. So that's something to keep in mind when you're previewing homes for a buyer, or if you're previewing homes on a listing that you're looking to take, okay? You'll want to look at some of that stuff and consider what is it that the FHA may require as far as repairs, okay? As we look back through the yard, we can see that it's a very clear yard. We're looking through the neighborhood. It seems to be in pretty good condition. So anyway, that's the basis of this property. So we'll take a look at some others later.